Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 2 stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's video, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, right off the bat, the SPY is currently trading sideways. It kind of gave up its gains overnight between yesterday and today. I want y'all to actually pay attention to this perspective right here because it could cause for some concerns. As you can see, it's not doing too well right now. There may be some slight pullback today, all the way down to like 39.30. Maybe even lower. There may be some slight pullback, so just be careful as you are trading the SPY. All right, it's looking a bit weak right now. The market will open in about 45 minutes. Again, there could be a huge spike, but then again, as I'm looking at it right now, we could see a pullback to 39.30 before we see a bounce all the way up to 4,000. All right. Now let's talk about the top 2 stocks. The very first one that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today, that stock is actually ROKU, ROKU. All right, and the reason why y'all should be keeping this one on your watch list is for a very simple reason. All right, there is a very clean pattern right on the chart right over here, and it's about to break out in like 30 minutes. Actually, it's breaking out right now. So keep this one in your watch list for a spike all the way up to like 485. It could happen today even, all right? It could happen today. I'm not bearish on ROKU, even though we had a tremendous run throughout this entire time. It's just not parabolic enough for me to want to short it. And that bullish pennant at the top is just very it's just too clean for me to even want to go short. So I rather go long on that one. Keep that one on your watch list. And like I said, this one is not parabolic enough, just like Square is not parabolic enough. I talked about Square yesterday, and I told y'all to watch this thing for a move up to 300. And as you can see right now, it moved up to 278, and I'm not bearish on this thing yet. Like I said, it's just not parabolic enough for me to want to short this thing down. If there is a pullback in the market today, like it could drop just a little bit back down to like 272 or 273 and then go sideways before continuing back up again. But if there is no pullback and then there is just a massive surge out the gates, then I could just expect for this thing to just continue upwards all the way up there. All right. So the very first one, again, like I said, is ROKU. Now, the second one that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today, that stock is LAZR. And I want y'all to keep very close attention to LAZR because it's showing us the very same thing right over here. As you can see, it's very clean, very clean. It's breaking out right now. The daily looks fantastic. The 4-hour looks fantastic. All right. Be careful though. Be careful just a little bit. Now that I see it now, just be very careful. We want this thing to actually like break, okay, and manage your risk accordingly. Because if it breaks over here and doesn't hold, we could drop all the way back down to 34. All right. So just keep that in mind. But the daily chart looks really good for a potential squeeze up to $45 probably by the end of the week. All right, I'm not bearish on this one yet, and if there is a dip, I will consider buying that dip for like the next few weeks ahead. All right, so keep LAZR on your watch list. It had a massive surge and just would not collapse throughout the past few weeks. Very bullish on LAZR. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. For those of y'all who dropped those in the comment section, the very first one that we're going to be covering, that stock is SKLZ. All right. And SKLZ, somebody asked about this one. It had a massive move from $10 all the way up to $46, and it's been retracing right now. Is this thing good for a dip buy? Honestly, I think it might be because short sellers got trapped over here. It looks really, really good for shorts. I know some late short sellers will probably get in here and try to make money on the way back down to like $30, maybe even $28, right? But right now, the way it's looking, it's not looking too great. It's not looking too great for short sellers right now. It's really, really not. And if it doesn't fall, then we could see a short squeeze all the way up to 41 bucks today. So keep this one on your watch list. I'm not bearish on this thing. Like if I made a video on this thing last week and I saw it, I would have been like, y'all should be careful because it could go lower from the perspective of a short seller. And again, now that I see it from the perspective of a short seller, there's a strong possibility that they're all gonna cover up, as you can see right here. Yeah, keep that one on your watch list too for a potential short squeeze. And if that continues on, then it could just go up here all the way up to like 41 bucks, go sideways, and then go back up and retest the previous highs of $46. All right, I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen, and maybe even for it to squeeze back up again. So that's my very honest opinion for SKLZ. Now the next stock what I will be discussing in this video is XL, and XL right now is hovering over a previous line of support. I like the morning star on the daily, and I like that it's opening slightly higher. So keep that one on your watches for sure. For a move up to 21.5, probably today. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing move up to 21.5 today. Yeah, keep that one on your watches for that. Okay, long term again, if you are a long-term investor and you see value in this company and you like the company, accumulating in this zone right here is your best bet. All right, accumulating in this zone, dollar cost averaging in is the best thing you can do if you have strong beliefs about the company that you think is gonna reach $100 in like 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 years. All right, again, do you. Now the next one that we're going to be covering in this video, that stock is BCRX. And BCRX, I made a previous video on this one when it was at 1174. I warned y'all for a parabolic move. It spiked up and didn't get in here, and it immediately just faded back down. All right, but right now, as you can see, there is a bullish engulfing candle. It's not that big, which is kind of concerning. I wish this one was just a little bit higher, towards like $9.82. But I wouldn't short it because I feel like the buyers are coming in right now. If you look at it pre-market, there's a lot of buyers who bought in right here, first of all right, and it's holding up its gains pre-market. So keep this one on your watch list for a move up to $10, or just a very slow consolidation to this. That is my alarm. Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, keep this one on your watch list for a potential bounce, or just a very like slow consolidation here before all of the short sellers starts covering up and pushing the stock higher. All right, now let's see here. Okay, we got one more minute. The next one that we're going to be covering, that stock is RKT. All right, and somebody asked me to do a recap on RKT, and the way I'm looking at it right now, I did a recap on this one before, and I kind of warned y'all that, hey, we're not gonna get out of this box. We're gonna get involved in this very boring sideways trading action, all right, all the way up until earnings. Again, do not hold anything through earnings. I don't like holding anything through earnings, all right? Because again, it's 150% gambling and it's completely unpredictable, all right? The reaction is unpredictable. But like I said, I think it's just going to stay in here. I don't expect anything too much coming out of this one anytime soon until after earnings. And I will cover it after earnings to let you know my perspective on that one afterwards, all right? Now to end this one, again, keep your eyes on BNGO as well. BNGO is currently at 14.55. It's looking fantastic. I'm still holding, and I don't plan on selling until we get in here. All right, and that is the end of the video. Do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow faster and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma, at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if all of this is new to you, if trading is brand new and you would like to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 through step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to have all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stock tips signing up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Do not get too greedy out there. Again, be careful about that potential pullback on the SPY for those of y'all who trade the SPY, all right? And most importantly, have fun out there. Enjoy the outro.